I I went and got 200,000 on my account, and I was in the bank, and I come out the bank, I see the police. I'm walking to the car, I see one of them put in my bag like him. So they come bum rush me at the car and put me on the ground, put guns to my head, like. So I'm like, what I do? And then later was like, I was supposed to have 2,000 on me, 200,000 on me. So I'm like, I'm a millionaire. Like, how can I not have 200,000 on me? They said somebody wrote a bogus check, and they thought I did a bogus check too, but I'm legit. So they confused me with whoever they was looking for. They confused me with them and thought I was doing something bogus. Until they realized, when they checked my account, saying I was worth 1.3 million, and they realized, he a multi-millionaire. So we gotta let him go.
What are you doing with $200,000?
I'll go buy me a vehicle. They got the new Mercedes Benz out, like the Maybach. The
Right.
Maybach, I'll go get one. I was about to go buy one cash, but they just really made me so mad. I don't even want one. I might go buy a Ferrari now. I feel aggressive. I feel fast.
It's your boy Akademiks, and check it out, because I'm telling y'all, man, 2016 is the year we find out about all these rappers. I keep telling y'all, rappers, they're professional fucking liars, okay? You listen to them, man, they sound like the toughest, richest nigga. It don't even make sense, okay? For rappers, they'll convince you somehow that 9 plus 10 is 21. Now, there's a really nice rapper. I fuck with him. I gotta put a disclaimer out there because he might catch feelings, but it is what it is. Okay, Blac Youngsta. He's an up-and-coming rapper. He's down with Yo Gotti. He's out of Memphis, man. I'm rocking with him, man. Like, listen, he exudes positive vibes, and when a rapper comes in like that, you can't go against him. Now, when he was actually stopped or he was tackled by the police, right, he had an interview, and I kind of said, let's pump the brakes, okay? Because according to him, right, let's get into rapper mode. He said he went to the bank down to Wells Fargo. He ain't pull up in no drive-through with his Lamborghini. He went inside. You know what I mean? He showed him ID. He said, I need $200,000. You know why he was going to get $200,000 out of the bank? He was going to buy the new Bentley truck. Yes, the Bentley Bentayga. I don't even know how to say it. That's rich nigga shit. I'm broke. I can't even pronounce it. Okay? Now, he gets $200,000 out of the bank. He claims he walks out, and the police run up and tackle his ass. He said they were hating because he's iced out and he's a multi-millionaire, even though he says he's worth 1.3 million. I said, God damn. Are the police this goddamn racist? Now, don't get me wrong, the police might be that goddamn racist, okay? But we're getting a little bit more information. And I'm not gonna lie, man, true rapper fashion, what I keep telling you about these rappers, okay, you listen to them, they tell you one thing, you hear the truth, it's another. Now, Wells Fargo, they actually did not like him painting them in a very racist light to make it even seem like they called the cops because he took out that much money. It sounds kind of weird. Like, a lot of people probably say, yo, word, that's what Wells Fargo's doing. So if I take out a lot of money and I'm black, they might call the police on me. So they put out a statement, right? And his real name is Mr. Benson. So they said this about Blac Youngsta. They said, Mr. Benson, which is Blac Youngsta, is not an account holder with us. He did not enter our store, nor did he make any withdrawals. Now, god damn! Hold up. Now, let's be clear. We got to get back to what Blac Youngsta claimed, okay? And he did say it in a very WWE, cutting like a promo type of way. He said he went up in a motherfucking bank, he got $200,000, and he said because they pissed him off, he might have go cop a Ferrari. He was feeling aggressive. Now, the bank is saying this nigga don't even got an account here. The fuck is he talking about? He never came inside the bank. Now, you're probably wondering, but what about all that money he had in his hand? And what about the money that the police supposedly confiscated? Now, a lot of people in my comment section, I saw you guys commenting. Apparently, you niggas are rich niggas, so you know how much $100,000 is. I can't correctly guesstimate over $500. Okay, I'm not like y'all, but still. Somebody did say it's not 100,000 in his hands, and apparently the bank, and it was actually a source close to law enforcement, said that he didn't have no 200,000. It was really closer to 70,000, and whatever was confiscated is still under investigation. Now they're saying the money that he had is not from his account that was worth 1.3 million. It was actually from his manager's account. Again, he never entered the bank. He only got an account there. He never took out shit, okay? Now, you're probably wondering, why the fuck did the police tackle his ass if he ain't do all that shit. Now, this is where we could really say the police racist, okay? Because apparently the police had a description. And you know how these descriptions are when it comes to African Americans. Probably said, be on the lookout for African American male. He's between 3'3" and 8'8". He's probably having a stack of cash in one hand, a motherfucking gold chain, a gold fucking tooth, and he might have on a wife beater. Who fit that description? Blac fucking Youngsta. Okay, so they tackled him. Of course, he wasn't the guy that was cashing fraudulent checks as the description that the cops claimed they got described. So they tackled him and they had to figure that out. Okay, now I'm not sure why they still held on to his money. Maybe it's under some other investigation, but let me read the statement that the police department actually put out. Now, the reason why this actually is coming back to bite Blac Youngsta is because he started doing interviews, and once you start putting these things out in the public, the police, in order to not have themselves seem racist, and also the bank, they got to come out with facts or at least statements on their behalf. So the Atlanta Police Department said that right? They said that the mix-up and the reason why they tackled him and cuffed him is because they had a description that was both limited and conflicting, okay? From witnesses of a suspect who wrote a bad check before at a Wells Fargo branch. Listen. Clearly, the police racist. We ain't got to really get too much into that. Okay, they see a goddamn Negro flashing a couple of cash, putting the fucking money to his ear, talking, and fucking petting the money like he's a fucking Siberian cat. Like, what the fuck? They probably tackled this nigga with the quickness, right? However, we just got to fact check Blac Youngsta. And I'm telling you, he's a good guy from what I see, but he definitely lied, all right? He ain't got no account up in the bank. How the fuck you gonna talk about you went up in the bank and got that money, and they gonna say, nigga, you don't got an account here? Embarrassing. But what I keep telling you about rappers. I'm out, man. I'm out. It don't look good for nobody. The police racist, the rappers are liars, and of course the bank are a bunch of scums anyway. They ain't really trying to give you all that money. But somebody here is lying. Blac Youngsta, please come and show us the receipts, my nigga. I'm sorry. Okay? It's your boy, the Akademiks. I'm out.